What's going on, y'all? I'm Tyson with Open Range Studios, and right now we're checking out this helmet right here, wrapped in a beanie. This is the A2 by Anti-Ordinary, and I think I finally found a helmet that I don't just hate dealing with when I'm up at the mountain. I've rocked it a few times now, riding chairlifts, cruising the park, and then also some hiking around in the backcountry with a backpack, and right off the bat, my overall feeling is that I just don't notice it as much as a standard helmet. It's light enough that I don't mind hiking with it or just kind of wearing it while I'm chilling, whereas a more standard helmet, I prefer to have it off unless I'm riding. And I feel like that's one of the not so mentioned issues when dealing with a helmet for snowboarding, is just that. It's one more thing to deal with. And that's just if you're riding chairlifts in the inbound runs. It's even more of a burden if you're hiking in the backcountry with a backpack, shovel, safety gear, water bottle. If you're like me, got all that camera gear on top of that, that's when you'll really appreciate a helmet that's so lightweight you forget it's there. The other thing I love about this is how thin it is actually makes it safer for my neck. Opening day this season, I was rocking a bulkier, traditional helmet, kind of landed sideways on my shoulder and head. Normal crash, pretty soft snow, would not have hurt my head in any way, but because of the bulkiness of the helmet, that extra pressure really tweaked my neck out. And it had me thinking for the first time, is wearing a helmet to protect my head actually putting myself at more of a risk of a neck injury? But with how thin this thing is, I feel like it's the best of both worlds. I mean, it's about as thin as it gets while still having your brain protected.
Woo. I know, look at that. No, nothing.
Now, the cool factor is just a bonus, because if you got a coat on and some goggles, it does kind of look like you're just wearing a beanie. If you're standing right in front of someone talking to them, it's pretty obvious there's something under there. But for someone snowboarding by, it's not that obvious. And I'm saying all this because I do get it. I've been watching snowboard videos since the 90s, filming snowboarding since the early 2000s. It is a different look when someone does a trick wearing a helmet in kind of a distracting way, unfortunately. So if that's something you care about, I gotta say, I feel like these things really don't stand out too much in that way. Now, if you're more focused on the safety aspect, I encourage you to check out their website. They have a bunch of information about all the technology that went into making these, test results you can look at. The helmet is definitely not just a hard shell they threw a beanie over. It's actually pretty complex how they put it together. I'd say check them out for all that information. I'm just giving you my personal experience. And so far, I highly recommend them if you're looking for a lightweight, thin helmet that does kind of look like you're not wearing a helmet. So that's it for now. If you have any questions, hit me up down in the comments. Subscribe to the channel if you want to stay up on future videos. And if this video did bring you value, do me a favor, hit that like button, share it with anybody on the fence about wearing a helmet and you think this could be a good option for them. All right, I'll catch you in the next one.